We're now outputting our loaded posts. We can refetch them here by clicking fetch, though we of course don't really see a difference here because we fetch the same posts and we have no indicator for whether a request is currently on its way or not whilst we're waiting for the response. Would be nice to have such an indicator. And that can be easily implemented by adding a new property, which you could name isLoading, which initially is false. And you want to set isLoading, or maybe let's name it isFetching because I only want to use it for fetching posts. And you can use isFetching and set it to true whenever you start fetching posts. So here at the beginning of this fetch posts. There, you can set this isFetching to true because now we are starting to fetch posts. And once we're done, so here in the subscribe function, we can set this isFetching back to false. Now what's the advantage of this? Well, we can show a loading indicator whilst we're fetching posts. So back here in our template, we want to show no posts available if we have no posts, and also important, if we're not currently fetching. Because if we are fetching posts, then we want to wait for that result and not show no posts available too early. Of course, we also only want to output posts if we're currently not fetching too. So here, I also will output this only if we have posts and we're not fetching. This, of course, means we have a third scenario now, that we are fetching and we don't care about whether we have posts or not. And for this, you could output simply loading or display a nice CSS spinner if you wanted to by using ngIf equal isFetching. Now, let's have a look at that. Let's reload, and you see loading here. And if I click fetch post again, you see loading. Now, unfortunately, Firebase is really fast, and therefore you only see this for a fraction of a second, but you see it does work. And if you had a slower server, you would of course see it a bit longer.